So in this video, we'll see how you can streamline your Next.js workflow in VS Code by using custom labels. So when working on a Next.js project, especially using the app router structure, things can get a bit tricky when you have multiple files open, as it's hard to tell which directory a particular file belongs to just by looking at the tab name. Now in order to resolve this inconvenience, we can make use of custom label. So for that, let's first head over to the settings, and then we need to look for custom label. Make sure that you're on the latest version of VS Code, as this is a relatively new edition. Right over here, you'll find the instruction which can guide you in how to add in your own custom label. Let's create one. So over here, we need to address all the files throughout the code base. So for that, let's start off by first adding in double asterisk, after which let's target the layout and page for the sake of brevity, but again you can extend it to the rest of the files such as error, loading, template, and then you also need to specify the extension. As for the value which will be displayed as the tab name, let's display the dir name, and this has to be in the same format as of a template literal in JavaScript, dir name and file name. So as soon as you create a new custom label, you'll notice that now in the tab itself, you can view the file along with the directory. But again, it's not that helpful in cases where there are dynamic segment. As for this one, you'll see that it has the ID, which is a dynamic param. Now, in order to resolve this thing, we can add in another label over here, again targeting throughout the code base. And for this, let's add in square brackets, within which we will add in two nested square brackets, and in between we have the double asterisk again. And then in a similar fashion, let's list layout and page tsx. And now the dir name would be called as a function, as we'll be passing in one in such a way. Essentially what it does is that it skips one level of the parent and then the file name in the same view. So now if we save it, we'll notice that instead of displaying the ID, which is the direct parent, it is skipping on this one and displaying the user, which makes more sense. We could do the same thing for the route as well, for which this time just targeting the route and file name, and that works as well. All right,